Hi everyone, welcome back to Resin Me Up. So this is going to be the collaboration for Coasting Through the Week. And this is a collaboration between me and Marva at Marvelous Artsy and Tammy over at Epoxy Me That. We do this every week. And this is a collaboration where we do coasters, and you can do anything you want with coasters, big, little, small, whatever your fancy. So, and we have lots of people that join in on this collaboration. Generally, Karen at the Dragon's Cave joins us. Laura from Laura's Design Studio. And Lula over at Nerd Goblin Art. And we can't forget Tim over at the Base Resonator. Now, if you want to join this collaboration, please contact one of us and we'd be happy to add you in. So this week on my Coasting Through the Week, I have a new product to introduce to you. I've had it sitting over here on my counter for quite some time, but as you know, my life is crazy. I have so many products that I have to get out. So this week, it is a new product from TEEXPERT. And I'm excited to announce they have new pigment pastes. And it comes in 6 different colors. Let me get them out here. And today we are going to use 2 of them. So they have Ultra Marine Blue. They come in 50 ml squirt bottles. They have Lime Green. They have Pure White. They have Jet Black. They have Bright Red. And they have Medium Yellow. Now, I have not used these, so I have no clue. I'm assuming you probably need to shake these up a little bit. Today, we are going to, let me move these out of the way. Those are from something else. Today, we are going to use the red and the white. And we're going to get really creative today. Me? Creative? Never. We're going to mix in some of this Abrolux Iron Metal Bronze Powder. It's by Iridon. And it is a pigment powder. And we're going to use some of that too. So let me figure out if these need to be stirred, shaken, or what. So here's the instruction sheet, little bitty instruction sheet. So the product features: you mix well with epoxy resin. It's highly concentrated, non-toxic, excellent color, fast, leak-proof design, and easy to use. So how to use. Before use, please remove the seal from the bottle opening. Then take off the white circular linear liner from inside the screw cap. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so there's the liner. I'm assuming you probably have to take that off too. Thoroughly stir the color paste before use to prevent separation or sedimentation. Mix with component A. Combine the color paste with component A. Start with a small amount and build until desired opacity is achieved. This mixture becomes component A. Then blending with component B, mix the component A color paste blend with component B in the correct ratio for immediate use. Color adjustment: different color pastes can be mixed together in component A to achieve the desired color. Oopsies, I already mixed up my resin. I didn't read the instructions first. Don't do like me. Read your instructions first. Oopsies. So, guess we're going to wing it today. But please follow the instructions because I'm assuming that's an important step, but I guess we'll find out, okay? Together. I always read the instructions, but today I'm a little not together. And we'll see how this project goes as to how together I am. Let me get some gloves on. See, I already forgot my gloves. Oh, you guys. My life's just too busy. As Tim says it best, too less, or what did he say? Not enough time. Something about too many molds, not enough time, not enough money, or something like that. Well, mine's in a roundabout way like that. I have too much to do and not enough time. Not enough daylight hours, dude. Not enough daylight hours. I didn't walk out of my studio last night until 11:30. All right, let's mix this up. I'm usually very good at reading my instructions. Today just happens to be an exception because, as I said in yesterday's video, I have revamped my whole studio, and so I am still currently putting things away, trying to get everything back the way it's supposed to be so I can find stuff. Whoa, easy there, Cujo. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is highly pigmented, so I'm just going to take this stick and put it in that cup because I'm going to be separating my resin. And I'm going to wipe this off so that it doesn't get icky. And we'll see how much this affects the fact that I didn't separate it. I'm going to keep that on there just so that in case it leaks. All right, wait. Make sure I got all my red wiped off my knife. My knife. As Crocodile Dundee says, my knife. And I just changed this blade, so I will be putting that away. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Let's see if I can do this without getting it on my hands. You guys will have to let me know about this camera setup because it's totally different. And I got it on my hands anyway. All right. Stir, stir, stir. Consistency-wise, it's, I mean, it's on the thicker side, not like the pastes in the tubs. Now, you guys know I'm a big fan of TEEXPERT. I love their silicone, love their resin, and I love all of their UV resins. So hopefully I will love this too. All right, now I am going to put that in my cup. And we'll see if we need any more. Okay, I have mixed up 400 mLs of Bond CRAFTOR resin. Clean my paddles off here. Paddle, not paddles. It is amazing when you revamp your space and you make your area so much bigger. I did this because I need to start sitting while I craft, because I am not 18 anymore, as some of you know, and my knees are not built anymore for standing 8 to 10 hours a day. And so the way I had my room set up before, I did not have room for a chair. But I did that on purpose because I was trying to cram all the stuff into one little area. But I don't need to do that anymore, because I've pretty much got this room organized down to a T. Okay, spatula, stir. Even though you use a mixer, you still want to go in here, stir, scrape the sides, all that good stuff, just to make sure that your resin is mixed. Check for any striations in there. I'm still using my ISTOYO mixer because I used to have two, but one quit. And so I'm on my last one. I'm waiting for it to quit, and then I will start using my Let's Resin mixer full time. I just don't see a need of getting rid of one that's working perfectly fine when you have... I like the Let's Resin mixer. I just don't see a need of throwing a good mixer away when it's still working. But that's just me. Okay, let's mix up some colors. I got to put some aside for the gold. There's the white. You get some of the gold in a little cup, because I'm not going to be mixing up very much gold. Very little. Okay. And I may just leave that till we see what we have. Ooh, wow, look at that. Okay, there. And that was just what was left on the stick. So I guess if you'd want it to be like really pigmented, you could add more. I mean, you can see on the side, it's not totally opaque, but I don't want it to be. It's a pretty red. That is red, red. See how it's not really wanting to mix with both of them? Get out of here. So I'm assuming that it probably would mix better with part A first. So this is a learning experience. And there's still striations in there, so I am assuming that that's probably why you need to mix it with part A first. And that would be like with any like your polyurethane, your silicone, any of that stuff that you're wanting to add color to first. I mean, it's actually getting better the more I stir it. But I do think I want to add a little bit more. I want it to be just a little bit stronger. Just a pidge. Maybe just a little bit more. Definitely better. A little bit stronger. I just didn't have as much on my stick as I did the red. Perfect. All right. So there's those. I think I might add just a little bit more red, just a little. But I'm going to squeeze this one out. It takes too much effort. Now we're going to squeeze in just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 3 drops. Comes out of there really well. That's much better. Figured since I darkened the white, I probably ought to darken the red too. Look at that pretty red, you guys. That is a true to gosh red right there. Perfect. Okay, gold. I don't want this to go everywhere. Hold on a second. This powder is really super fine. All right. So now let's see what we're going to do here. To be honest, we're just going to have fun. And here we go. I say a little teeny tiny bit, but look at that. Bet me that stuff just goes flying everywhere. It's too light. I'll keep playing with it as it gets thicker. And I'll keep moving it in. All right, now we wait. All right, I'll get the rest of this in something and we'll be back. I'll keep coming, checking it, popping bubbles. Okay, see you in a little while. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It is demold time. But before I do that, I went ahead and top coated this because I don't know how it's going to turn out on the other side. So if this side looks better, then I might keep it on this side. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. It looks really good on this side. It didn't close all the way, which is fine. So let's see. Oh, these cheap molds, I swear. Let me see. And I never even came close to these edges at all. Let me see what I can do here. For goodness sakes. This is a brand new mold too. And they're doing construction again today, guys. So he's having a cow. Okay, so here's the side. Ready to turn it over? Hold on a second. Okay, so here's this side, and here is this side. Nope, 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 nope. Thank God I top coated this side because this side is really pretty. So, now what I want to do with it is this. You guys remember when I made that tray for my mother-in-law? Well, I didn't like how everything came together with that. So we're going to use this one instead. So let me get my gold pin because we're going to go around the edge with a gold pin. 1, 2, I want to show you, I had some extras here that I poured with the extra resin, and this is one of them. So we're going to get this out of here. And before I take this out of here, I want to show you what it looks like. I've already poured one of these as with extra resin, and I've already completed it so that I can show it as an example. So this is what it looks like. I've already blinged it out. Isn't that cute? It's a cute little dish. And I just put rhinestones all the way around because there's little indentions all the way around. And I marbled this, but I didn't like how that red came out because what I did is I marbled the colors and then I put it in my vacuum chamber. And this is what it did. It mushed all the colors together. So now this part I like, but I did not like how that turned out. So this is going to be my example piece when I make these. So that's what that looks like. So for this piece, I just poured in the mold and I didn't stick it in my vacuum chamber. So pray to God we don't have any bubbles. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. And I just added all those colors in there. And this is a cute little mold. I got it from Temu. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. I have to keep telling him to be quiet. Otherwise, he'll sit and bark and bark and bark and bark. All right. So, OMG. Look at that. Turn this back inside right. Look. Isn't that pretty? So the gold, you know, it just went where it wanted to go. And you can kind of see it down inside there. That is gorgeous. I love that marbling. So now I have another piece to add to this. So let me grab these other things, although that's an opaque piece. Now she has something she can throw like earrings or, you know, whatever in. And then I'm thinking, should I make this more transparent because all this is opaque? I mean, all this is transparent and this isn't. Decisions, you guys, decisions. Oh my goodness. I mean, Mother's Day isn't until May, so I mean, I've got plenty of time to work on this. It's just the trying to figure it all out type thing, and I want it to be, you know, I want it to be perfect, but I do love this. It's very pretty. So, do I make this opaque? I mean, transparent to match that. And this is what I'm going to want to put it on because I changed my mind on the tray. So, and then do I want to make like a gold handle or go get a gold handle to put back here so that these things can not fall off the back? Or do I just want to resin it all in there? And then how do I want to put this in there? Or do I? That's the question. So that is my dilemma. But so this is my coaster that I made for coasting through the week. It's just I think it's a 10-inch coaster, and we're going to make it into a vanity coaster. So you can put things on it. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do our gold around the edge and see if I can do this so you guys can see it. And I don't know who was in the live with Andy when I was live with Andy, but Riley made an announcement in that live. If anybody went and watched it, Riley is going to be having an auction on May 30th, 31st. I can't remember which day it is. I've slept since then. She is going to be going to nationals in July. And so she has to raise $5,000 to go. It's in Indiana at Notre Dame. And so they do little fundraisers at the studio, but those fundraisers aren't near enough to go. So I offered her the opportunity to take all of my pieces and do an auction. And so we brought it up in the live, and so we're going to auction off all of my pieces, well, at least 150 of them anyway, and see what we can do to raise money. So, because I have every piece I've ever made. I did pour a little bear with the leftover gold. Ain't he cute? I'm getting quite a collection of bears over here. I have a red one over here too. Little cute bear. So that's that. Now, before I end this segment, I have a confession to make. We were going to do the drawing for the 3 sets of the Bond Crafter resin today. I videoed it. I did the wheel, spun, everything like that, and chose the names. And when I was transferring Riley's videos from the event this weekend, somehow, I don't know what I did, because what I do is I transfer all my videos when they're done to a external hard drive. And somewhere along the lines, I was transferring videos, and that part of that video, or that portion of that video, got deleted. So I'm not going to redo the drawing, but I have the names. So if you guys trust me, which I would have no reason to fix anything, I do have the 3 names, and I'm going to go ahead and announce them. Let me go grab my list, because I wrote them down, and we're going to go ahead and draw, or tell you, I'm going to go ahead and tell you who those 3 names are. And that way that drawing can be over with. And then we're going to move on to the Let's Resin giveaway, and then the Arctics giveaways. I want all of these drawings for my 5K to be over with this week. So let me run and grab my list. One momento. Okay, so the rules were you have to be from the United States or Canada, and you have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to be following the Facebook channel for Bond Crafter, and I think their YouTube channel too, and possibly their Instagram. I can't remember the exact. It's in the video that I posted all of those instructions. And then, so the 3 people that I drew the names for are Lynn Morris, 8578, Flora Yeager, 9945, and where's her other? Marvelous Artsy. So I will need those 3 people to send me your name, your address, your phone number, and your country of origin, like United States, Canada, whatever. And I think your email address too. They need your email address. So if you could send that to me in my email address, which is resinmeup23@gmail.com. And then I will forward that information on to CRAFTOR, and then they will be the ones sending you out the 1 gallon part A, 1 gallon part B of the CRAFTOR 1-to-1 resin. And so congratulations, Lynn Morris, Flora Yeager, and Marva at Marvelous Artsy. So those are the 3 names that were drawn, and I did use a wheel picker. So I apologize that, like I said, I was transferring over 15 videos of Riley to my external hard drive, and somehow, I don't know how, but that portion of the video got deleted of me doing the wheel. So, yeah. So this is my coaster, my 10-inch coaster for coasting through the week. And let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. Let me know what you guys think, if I should redo this into a transparent like this, or should I leave it? And should I incorporate this into the tray? And also, should I use a gold handle to put onto the back side of this, or should I omit this completely and just resin everything to the top of this? So let me know in the comments, and then then I'll get it put together, whatever you guys think. And I can make another one of these, but I can do it in a video if you want it to be transparent. And yeah, congratulations, winners. Yay! All right. Remember, stay curious, stay creative, and always stay positive. And stay positive was the answer to the question. All right, y'all. That's all for me. See you on the next video. Bye.